Um, while judging interactions with animals, I believe we should consider the entire situation instead of just picking one part or another part and then take it out of context and say, hey, look, the cat doesn't like you or the horse doesn't like you. It's not like this. It's actually really complex. So the cats that I met today, the first cat that I met, I believe it really liked me. I believe she really liked me. The thing was, she gave me her back. So when a cat gives you its back, it's usually a sign of trust, if you know what I'm saying. So if the cat trusts you, it's gonna turn its back towards you. So when the cat was lying there, and then I went and greeted it, I was like, okay, I give you the opportunity to approach me, and then the cat decided to turn its back towards me, but it's still lying there. What do you think it means? Some people say, oh, it means that the cat doesn't want you to bother it. That's not true. It is not true. The cat turned its back because it's trusting me. You know why? Because the cat's back is vulnerable. So if it gives you its back, it's exposed its back to you. Yeah, it's a sign of trust. I'm telling you, dogs also are like this as well. So if a dog turns its back to you, yeah, if a dog turns its back to you, the dog trusts you unless it moves away. If it turns its back towards you and moves away, slowly, it might be because the dog wants you to follow it or because it's going somewhere else. But if the dog accelerates, runs away from you after turning around, then you know the dog might not like you and it doesn't want to fight you, and that's why it's going. You have to interpret the animal's action like in a more comprehensive context. So you don't just look at one point or that point and then decide whether the dog or the cat likes you or not. Because, cats are really cautious animals. They are very cautious. In other words, they don't usually socialize as much as dogs and horses. So dogs and horses, they can be very passionate when they greet you, but cats are not like this. So sometimes you see cats do certain things which you find confusing, but the cat, if it doesn't like you, it's not going to allow you to approach it. It's not going to allow you to touch it. That's the point. So if the cat allows you to touch it, it means that the cat likes you. At least it trusts you. Because cats, you know what? There literally are cats which will never be touched. Literally never be touched by you, no matter how many days you try to feed it. That's how it is. So, and as for eye contact, when cats make eye contact, it doesn't necessarily mean that they like you. Because in cat's language, making eye contact could be a sign of challenge. I've seen this cat, which is very brave. I'm not saying it's very brave, but it's very aggressive. Yeah, and someone who regularly fed her literally warned me about it. Yeah, she warned me. She said this particular cat, this she cat, is very vicious. That's what she told me. So she was making direct eye contact with me. She was aggressive. Yeah, she was. She was small, but she was aggressive as well. So she made eye contact. So in the cat world, making eye contact could be seen as a challenge. Maybe even in a dog world as well. So in other words, I need to try to get along with them, which means that I have to sort of enter into their society, if you know what I'm saying. It is. I know it's hard for you to understand. it is hard for you to understand because animals are very different from humans. We don't have the same logic. That's what I'm telling you. We don't even share the same norms. But I believe that there is some sort of telepathy, interspecies telepathy between different species, even between prey and predator. Because if you had watched any African wildlife documentary, you can see leopards walking among wildebeests. So why are the wildebeests not running away? They were not doing anything. They were not reacting. They could see the leopard, and the leopard was close by, but they did not react to it. Why do you think that is? Like, why do you think that is? I'll tell you why. Yeah, I'll tell you why. It's because there's something between them that they knew the leopard was not in the mood to hunt. He's not in hunting mode, and therefore he could just pass by, and the wildebeest were not going to react to him. Yeah. So when I was watching the bird and the cat, right? The first cat was just chilling on the floor, and the bird knew that it was safe, and therefore the bird just kept on foraging, you know. And then afterwards another cat came in. The other cat was much more active, and when the bird saw that cat, it flew away. Yeah, you know how that is. Yeah, you know how that is. We can see not just from body language, not just from looking into their eyes. There's much more to animals than this. If you're purely material, you're never gonna get it. You got to look at the entire interaction, because cats are not gonna allow you to touch them unless they trust you. You know, that's what I'm saying. Because cats, they can just easily evade you. They don't have to let you touch them. That's the point. There's no cage. There's no leash. The cats could go anywhere, and the dogs too. If they didn't like it, they could avoid it. They could avoid me. Yes, they could, but they did not. That's the point. And then there are also horses as well. Horses, you know, if the horses wanted to bully you, yeah, if the horses wanted to invade your space and bully you, yeah, there are gonna be extreme signs, because the horse is gonna push into you, like literally push into you. That is why the same action doesn't normally mean the same thing. It could mean a different thing. That's what I'm telling you. Yeah. The same action, yeah. The same horse does the same action to two people. It doesn't always mean the same thing. Yeah. We're gonna stop taking the animals out of context, if you know what I'm saying. So if the cat likes me, there will be some kind of bond, regardless of the body language, according to someone else. Yeah, there will always be someone else who's gonna say, hey, look, that cat doesn't like you. Don't listen to that person. You are the one in the situation. I am the one in the situation. I get to decide, yeah? I get to decide whether I'm bonding with this animal or not. Right?